Hi, it's Emma, and I'm actually going to record a tutorial today on how to do Bruise makeup because back in April I had a fake injury party and everyone's like really shocked at how I do Bruise makeup. Well, I guess. Honestly, I didn't really know until I actually did it, but I was pretty decent at it, so I'm going to do a tutorial right now. It's my first tutorial, so bear with me, I'm probably going to suck. What you're going to need for good bruises, you're going to need matte eyeshadow. I've never seen a shimmery bruise before unless you're watching Magical Girl anime. Thank you, Lauren, for telling me that. You're going to need matte eyeshadow in red, yellow, purple, like a dark purple or black. Now, for tools, I like to use an applicator, like a sponge applicator, off the end of a brush. You can find these like anywhere, seriously, and beauty gurus might condemn me for saying that, but these applicators provide for more precise work, especially if you're doing around the eye. You want to be careful with that. I have used the round sponges. You can see there's red right here. I just don't find it as good to use because it's bigger surface. So it will be better on like the arms and stuff, but I really don't like to use it. You can also use wedges. Most tutorials will show you using wedges, but all the eyeshadow that I have it's way too small to use wedges. Now what I have is the 88 color palette standard matte from BH Cosmetics. You can find this online for like $17, and it is amazing. I also have their shimmer palette. Totally recommend it. I also have both these quads from Rimmel. You can find these at the grocery store and drugstore. It's in smoky purple and smoky noir, so 001 and 003. I typically use the purple more than the black. I use the black to blend into the purple, and I use the top quad, the darkest shade. You can't really find that exact shade in the 88 color palette. I use the 88 color palette because it has red and yellow. I'm just going to open it right now and show it to you. Look how fantastic that is. So you're going to use this red right here and this yellow. The red goes in the middle and the yellow goes on the outside. So I'm going to show you how you do this. Now, this is like my third or fourth time doing this because I tried doing it a couple days ago and it just like was not working for me at all on YouTube. So you're going to take your red first and then get on your applicator and smudge it around your face. What's great about the applicator is that you can do a more erratic shape of bruise to make it look even more real. You don't even need that much red. If you use too much, it will look too cartoony. But you can blend that into your skin if you actually did too much, like I just did. Next, you're going to get your dark purple right here and get that on your applicator. As you can see, I've used a ton, and I'm probably going to need to buy a new quad soon. And then you're going to smudge that around the red, just very like delicately, and spread it out from it. The purple is basically like the main part of the bruise, so you can go a little bit more than the red. The red is just the middle part because it's where the freshest part of the bruise is. You can blend in the purple with the red, like I'm doing now, and you can even do like dots of purple in the red to make it look like broken blood vessels. And if you need to, you can always put a little bit more red in there. I'm just going to put like a small tad. I'm demonstrating on the cheeks so you can see better. I can also demonstrate on the eye. Just it kind of looks more nasty than it already does. You can use black, like I said. I typically don't like to use it unless I'm shading it in the purple. And it's really tricky to do that because you don't want to lay it on too dark like I just did. just going to do that all around the purple. And if you need to, you can put more purple. See, like, what's interesting about the black is it actually makes it look kind of greenish with the purple. Or that's just like how I see it. And once again, you can blend in the purple and the black with the red to make the red not stand out nearly as much. Your last color that you're going to want to use is yellow. Yellow gives it the effect that it's older, which is kind of disgusting when you think about it, that this bruise still is very fresh in the middle, but is already fading on the outside, and that means it's pretty gruesome. You're going to put this all on the outside of the bruise. You can't see it very well, can you? The thing about the 88 color palette is that, like I said, it's really cheap and you have so many other colors to use. You can use green in bruises. I typically don't like to because green is more of like a zombie-ish color. And I have done zombie makeup for one of my dance recitals a couple years ago. I was in Thriller. I can also do a tutorial on that. It's just not as pretty, I guess. You're going to do yellow all around, and as you can see, it looks a bit older. And you're going to blend all the colors together eventually. Now, I haven't done bruises in a damn ass long time, ever since April, so I'm probably a little, like, rusty on it. But if you gave me some time, I could do really well. That is basically just basic. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to use the same colors I did. You can make your bruises as disgusting as humanly possible, and I'd be okay with that because bruises are pretty disgusting. You can use this as like in a fake injury party like I did, as cosplay, as a Halloween costume, just like, but don't use it to try to make, like, freak people out and to accuse people of beating you up, because it never works like that. Yeah, that was my first tutorial ever. It probably sucked. Hopefully you got something out of it. And maybe it was useful, I don't know. I don't know where a person's going to use bruise makeup anywhere, but except for like costumes. But yeah, I definitely recommend the 88 color palette. Good luck with whatever you do with your makeup, and have fun with it, because that's all that really matters. Thanks, good night.